for our student athletes, Hanna Luburgh and Rachel Tecca. Coach?
Number one, I'm very proud of our kids. I'm proud to be their coach today, and told them in the locker room that that one game, one win, one loss does not define our season. And we had a phenomenal year. We had 23 wins, something that I think nobody expected except the kids in the locker room and our administrative staff. We went all the way to the MAC championship game, and I think no one thought that would happen except everybody that was in that locker room. So very proud of these kids. I think we getting to the championship probably got us to the WNIT, and we will represent the MAC and try to win as many games as possible. But very proud of these kids. They didn't play very well today, but that's because I thought Central Michigan was the better team today, and they got rebounds when they needed it. But I thought our kids gave effort, and they gave everything they have, and so told our kids to keep their heads up, and everybody at the University of Akron is very proud of them.
Questions for Hannah or Rachel?
And for Rachel, as the game transpired, was it different than the first time you met way up at Central Michigan back in January? Go ahead.
I'll answer that. It was different because
I think it was more emotional today than it was the first time.
we were never in the game in Central Michigan the first half. It was over with the first 10 minutes. We were down by 4 the first half, and I don't think we played very well. We were only down by 4. So I think it was a totally different game.
When you guys think back where the program was when you got here, I mean, I know things were on the way, but just can you, I mean, are you, how much pride do you take in, you know, all that?
Well, when I got here, I chose to come to Akron not just because it was close to home, but because Kara Murphy, she started to turn the program around, and I thought I could assist her in turning the program around. And I think the team this year definitely took a big step in the right direction, and we're really proud to play for the University of Akron.
I mean, the same thing, you know, when I first got here as a freshman, we only won, I think, 12, 13 games. And even last year, that's all we won. And, I mean, to think back to where we were at last year at this time, you know, we were already home. So it's really nice to even get to where we were today.
Did you see anything in Central Michigan, though, that sort of made you think this is all we need, or, you know, anything that, you know, anything they have that you don't have?
I think they were, you know, they were a lot more athletic. That's one thing. I mean, they rebound really well, and we can't out-jump them, so we didn't box out very well. I mean, I'll take blame for that.
I think that it definitely seemed like they had a mission today. They were here last year in the same spot, so maybe it was redemption for them. So.
Until the midway through the second half, you guys were holding your own. Did you run out of gas, or what?
I think it just came down to they were putting the ball in the basket, getting offensive rebounds, easy putbacks, and I mean, I just don't think we were scoring on offense really, so that hurt us.
I'll admit I was tired. I mean, 3 games in a row is a lot, and I mean, playing a lot of minutes, it got to me, and
especially
they were
way
hitting
we
up
play
big shots.
too.
Yeah,
we run, so definitely tiring.
Down the stretch, it was hard.
Well, losing today is just motivation for us in the WNIT and in the future to work hard every day in practice. I mean, we'll definitely have a mission next year. We want to definitely be back here and win next year here at the championship.
And the same thing. I mean, this sets the stage for us. We know now what it's like to be here, and we're ready to get back here.
Did you have an idea that this team could get this far?
Yeah, I think I always did. I mean, last year I thought we were, you know, we lost Rachel, so that was a big damper in, you know, our season last year. But I knew we were good, and I knew that we could get this far, and I know that our coaching staff believed that we could. So we're ready for next year.
Hannah, Rachel, let you get back to the locker room. Thank you.
Thanks.
Coach Kest remains for a few more questions.
Well, for us, anytime we play against an athletic team and an aggressive team, it's not a great matchup for us, but I thought we hung in there pretty good today. Like they said, down the stretch, they made shots, and we weren't making shots, and that they had the momentum. We had a couple breakdowns in our zone where 24, Nikki got hot, and that really hurt us, and then we missed some bunnies during that stretch. But, I mean, really, the person of the year should be our trainer. I mean, he did a phenomenal job keeping our kids healthy. We started the same kids every game, knock on wood, and those kids played a lot of minutes. So, Mark, thank you very much for that. And not too many programs, if you look in the MAC, a lot of different starters, a lot of different things happen throughout the year with injuries, and for our kids to go through a year like that, it was a very special year.
How do you feel about the future? I mean,
The future's great. I mean, we have some kids on the bench that, didn't get a lot of experience on the court during games, but, in practice, has given us a lot of confidence. We lose Taylor and Katie Bubna, and we, with 4 new kids coming in. And so I think the future is very bright, not just for the next year, but now, like they said, there's a standard. And, we expect to win every game. The kids know what it takes, in the off season on the basketball court during practice to be here today. And so, a lot of positives for the future.
How good do you feel Hannah will be going into next year?
So she's going to continue to get better. I mean, she's gotten better every year. She's worked, very hard in the off season. Every year she does something a little bit different to take her game to the next level. I think this year what she did offensively, her three-point, shooting was much better. And I think when you look at her, she can go to the basket. She's one of the best pull-up jump shooters in the conference, and then she can shoot the three. So I think over the summer, I'm sure she'll work on her ball handling and her defense and to make herself, a candidate maybe next year, with Rachel for a player of the year because, she had a phenomenal, 3 games. And it wouldn't be where we're at today, if it wasn't for her because those first 2 games, 33 points was phenomenal yesterday. Yeah, I so proud of her. I asked her that today, and I was like, it's a long year, and obviously with her knee injury and which the calf injuries that she had 2 summers ago with surgery, a lot of people didn't know about that. She's gone through a lot, and I asked her that today, and she didn't admit it. She's like, no, I'll be okay. And I just said, just try to give me everything that you got today, and I'll give you 4 days off before the NC2As. But I think it did. I mean, it's tough for her, knee injury and 2 compartment syndrome. So very proud of her, and I know she played through a lot of pain this year. A lot of kids wouldn't do that.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.